Alrighty then. Successful indie author 5-minute focus episode 1143. Let sleeping dogs lie. So don't stir up that beehive. How many times you're sitting there watching TV and there's a doorbell? Why do they have doorbells on TV? Why do they have them on ads? Why do they have door knockers on ads? Yes, leave those sleeping dogs lie, because when you wake them, especially like that, out of a sound sleep, you're going to get a lot of barking and a lot of noise. So think about that as in your author life. If the world's calm, if your world is calm, keep it calm. Don't jump into any kind of online phrase. That doesn't help. If you want wholesome content and to see how you do it right, I suggest you follow Lucy Score on Facebook or follow Frida McFadden on Facebook. They're not stirring up any stuff. They're having fun. They're showing you the positive side of life without being over the top. And if you love tacos, then you definitely need to follow Lucy Score. You generate excitement among your fans. You act, not react. You set the stage. You help them see, here's this thing. Look at this sunrise this morning. Look at this. As opposed to, oh my God, did you hear? Or I can't believe this is happening. Don't get caught up in that. You save yourself a lot of grief. Save yourself a lot of stress on the old ticker. Just act, not react. Creation versus destruction. And that's a sleeping dog's lie. Look at them there. They're so calm until you get them riled up. And that's what good does that do anybody? They're barking at the TV, but they're over at the door. Why? Easier just to sit back and enjoy the show and turn down the sound during the commercials, especially when you see that one fire smoke detector commercials. What in the hell? That drives poor Stanley up the wall. So yes, we have to turn the sound down. We have to mute it real quick before those go. I'm glad that one stopped running, for Pete's sake. Creation versus destruction. The destruction of peace. The destruction of your peace. Think about how that works for you, because everybody's different, but your peace. Do you write better when you're at peace, or do you write better when you're all riled up, when your emotions are out of control? It's like the mean cheerleader from high school never stopped. Who wants to put up with that? Nobody. But people get drawn in. So let sleeping dogs lie. Don't be one of those people who dive in and rage barks instead of buzz. Buzz is good. Viral, cool stuff is good. Viral bad stuff. Oh, I can't believe what I just watched. No. Let's not get more of that. Let's get more of. I watched a video this morning of a dog saving a toddler from a wayward sheep. Was headbutting the toddler, and the dog came and intervened, shall we say. So that's the kind of stuff I watch, and that's the kind of stuff I get more of too, because I watch that stuff. 3 German shepherds brought a cat home, and they look so proud of themselves. The cat's just sitting there in the entryway, and they look so. That's the cool stuff. Be a part of that. Creation versus destruction. Action versus reaction. That way, you're going to find peace in your life. You're going to write so much better with that peace in your life without the stress. Be at peace. Create. And don't stir up that beehive if you don't have to. And there's rarely a time when you have to. Peace, fellow humans.